What's going on, YouTube? Got something for you today. We're going to do an unboxing video, and we're going to set up the RBG 712 blade sharpener, and then at the end of the video, or hopefully before the end, we'll get you some footage of using the machine and get you our opinions on it. And make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more info, and let's get busy on this unboxing. Alright guys, so we got two boxes. I believe this one's the machine itself, and then this one should have the grit catcher and the extra blade in it. So we went ahead and got the one, instead of buying everything separately, I just ordered the kit. It came with the extra blade and the blade grinder off Amazon. It was a little bit cheaper to buy it that way. So without further ado, let's get to opening these up. So, it's got some staples holding it together. A lot of styrofoam. Try to get that out of the way. We got a parts breakdown and instructions on how to use the blade sharpener. We don't really need those probably, but we'll keep them aside. So inside we got the blade grinder, and everything looks to be in shape. So let's go ahead and open up the other box. Make sure everything's in there. Alright, here's the extra blade. We'll probably just leave that packaged up. We shouldn't need that for quite some time, but when we do, we got it. And then inside here is the grit catcher attachment, which I do recommend because this thing is going to make a mess. Alright, so this is the spot I've picked out to put the blade sharpener. Should be out of the way here. We got an electrical plug nearby. So made in the USA. This thing is really heavy, so it tells me it's going to be a good quality product. Let's get it plugged in. Okay, let's see if it fires up. Unplug it before we get too far. I want to get the grit attachment installed. So this just goes on the back. There are two bolts on the back here, and this thing just sits down over top of both of those bolts, as you can see there. And now it's going to catch all the grit in the back there. Alright, so here is what we have been using. We've been using the angle grinder with the 60 grit 4.5-inch flap disc, and they do work really well, but you do have a hard time getting this beveled edge out of here when you're using the hand grinder. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but we're a little bit rounded, and this should be a flat 30 degrees on the angle, and that's what this machine is about. As you guys saw, the setup was very easy. It took less than 5 minutes to put the whole thing together, hood and all. So, and now we're going to take some of these older blades that I've got and see what it'll do. Make sure that you get your safety glasses on. I do recommend the Toro glasses. Let's start it up and see what we can do. It's going to take a little bit to get this angle back on here. But it is getting there. See, smooth the backside down a little bit. See that edge compared to this edge. Definitely taking a little bit of time to get that angle back. Alright, as you guys can see, that's pretty good right there as far as balance goes. So let's try some blades that have been used but have never been sharpened. Let's see how that does. So these are some G6 blades that haven't been sharpened, so we're going to turn this on and try this out and see how these do. Couple more passes. So this one looks pretty good. This is a G6 blade. It's a real hard steel, so it takes a little more work on that one. And we'll get the rest of these sharpened and be right back. Alright, so we'll say if you've got blades that have already been sharpened with an angle grinder and you don't have the angle right, it is going to take a lot more sharpening to get them in shape. But if you've got blades that you haven't used yet, you know, you should have the angle pretty much correct on there, so it should work a lot better. But this gets it done, but it just takes a little bit longer. So the grit catcher does have a lot in it, so it does help, even though some stuff did get outside the grit catcher. So overall, I like the machine. It's definitely gonna save a lot of time sharpening blades, and it does definitely work well. It also has some spots here where you can bolt it down on the bench if you need to. It is pretty heavy, so it's probably not going to go anywhere, but you do have the option of bolting it down. Made in the USA, can't get any better than that. And it's made by Wall Enterprises. They have a customer support number right here on the label if you need it. We picked up this cheap blade balancer, and there are better ones, but this works, and as long as you're balancing them and get them fairly balanced, then your machine will run better and your blades will last longer, etc. So guys, I hope you liked the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content coming, and we appreciate you watching. Thanks, and edge out.